Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Sorry. Excuse me. Throat. Hope tonight finds everyone well. Unplanned. Well, this one was actually semi-planned. Special stream. Donation. Thank you. Putting the last things together. So Monday holiday stream. Hope you've all been having a good Monday. The Americans enjoying the holiday. I have had a very disappointing Memorial Day. Sale-wise, at least. Like, nothing that I want is on sale. I picked up a couple cables, and that's about it. Tonight, however, should be fun. We are going to do half of a reaction. Just half. Followed by some fun gaming nonsense. Hope you guys enjoy. Just gotta get this last. There we go. Come on. By the way, it does appear to have been the cable that went bad and has now been fixed. But I have picked up some extra cables just in case. There we go. Tracking should be on. Keyboard set. Audio. I'm going to bump that a little bit. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to switch to the proper screen. Then I will bump the audio. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. So, as I said, I hope everyone had a good start to their week. Why are you... Keyboard. So yeah, we are going to watch half, just half, of a reaction to start us off with our thank you, because it's a neat video, or at least it's a neat subject. I haven't watched the video yet, but it's a long one, and I don't want to do an hour's worth of reacting tonight if I can help it, because I don't know that this will be a full 4 hour again, but we're getting started. So tonight, we are doing the first half of Firearms Expert Reacts to Valkyria Chronicles Guns Extended 100,000 Subscriber Special by EXP. It is an hour long. We will only watch 30 minutes, which should put us right before the MAG submachine guns. Or right after the MAG submachine guns. Hello, welcome. You're just in time. We're going to start a reaction. And then we'll move on to the game. Which is a little different for me, but I think we'll like it. I say a little bit different. I've done games like this before. They've generally fallen flat in their face. I think, though, I got a good one this time. So, yeah. Our first There we go. First part of our stream. I don't think I have any other announcements or rambles for the beginning of the stream. I just want to get us going. They have gotten this request a lot, apparently. Can't imagine why.
This is
I wonder what game we might do tomorrow for the Beam exclusive stream.
This is Jonathan Ferguson, the Keeper of Firearms and Artillery at the Royal Armouries Museum in the UK, which houses a collection of thousands of iconic weapons from throughout history. And I'm your host, Dave Jewett, and we are finally heading to the lands of Gallia as we explore the weapons of Valkyria Chronicles.
Now this feels like someone has taken a gas axe or a blowtorch or something to a Sturmgewehr. And I spotted the rifle grenade on the end. I didn't know if it was functional. It clearly is. Blam indeed, my friends. Blam indeed. I always find idle animations weird in turn-based. People don't just move in place like that. Well, unless they really need the toilet or something.
Firstly, I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us so far by watching our content and subscribing, and for helping us hit this 100,000 subscriber milestone. Valkyria Chronicles is a game that has been requested a lot over the years, so we wanted to make this 100,000 subscriber bonus episode a little more special. So what you're about to watch is one of our extended edition episodes. Usually these longer, deeper episodes are Patreon exclusives, but we wanted to share the entire thing with you guys as a thank you for helping us reach 100,000 subscribers. And this is just the first milestone of many. We have loads more cool projects in the works that we can't wait to share with you guys. But for now, from myself, Adam and Chris, the entire EXP team, thank you for supporting us. And now we will throw it over to Jonathan.
Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
So right, the context.
Oh no, he's
of
gonna
this
hate
episode,
this.
It's a bonus episode.
Do go on.
It's our 100k subscriber celebration because this has been requested.
All right. Wow, they finally found Beam, huh? Well, I'm gonna have to just manually do it this time. I should probably have the mod thing up automatically to start. Oh, well, he ran away. He knew it was coming. Oh, Up to No Good is here. Hi, Up to. Just going to quickly add you to the mods while I'm here.
some changes.
Oops, that is the wrong keyboard. That's why those weren't working. Your account is a little too new, so I guess we got to do it manually. Yeah, Beam's chat's being a little bit of a mess right now. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to make sure this is... Right. Sorry about that. Back to the reaction.
Because we say it is. That's a little bit lazy. It's nice to have some changes that feel it is.
Oh, wow. It
or even,
skipped way ahead.
Yeah, this indeed. I always find idle animations weird.
100.
Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
So right, the context of this episode, it's a bonus episode.
Do go on.
It's a 100k subscriber celebration because this has been requested for years, and it was
By the same person?
By many people actually, on and off. And
no, you're right. I have seen that.
it was one that I'd started to investigate in the before times, shall we say. As we've hit this milestone, we thought what better time to both do this episode and explore the world of anime video games. All you need to know going into it is this is basically Anime World War II.
I must admit, the map is...
It's basically anime. It's a bit of a fusion between the First and Second World Wars. You'll understand when you see the stylings.
Making my brain twitch already. Why is the world different?
It's not based in our world. It's heavily inspired. It's a fictional universe that's been
kidding.
inspired.
Is that why Liège is in Turkey or whatever that was?
I believe the main faction you play as is based on Belgium.
Well done, Belgium. You finally got first billing in a video game. Why do they have lances? Like jousting lances. Ah, they're rocket launchers. Okay.
Anti-tank rocket lancers. We'll be seeing more of those in detail later.
That's okay. I'll hold my tongue on that then for now.
He's having
Some of the
issues.
weapons and like these uniforms have like a medieval inspiration to them as well. Hence the lances and armored guys shooting those. It's got a cool aesthetic. And the more research I did about the game, because I haven't played this since it released. The more research I did, the more weird parallels that I started to find.
I like the way some place names are just the same. Liège and Ostend are in there. Maybe more detail than you might think, given that it's sort of cel-shaded anime inspired. We've got a magazine catch behind the magazine, I noticed. Yeah, not a huge amount to work with here, but it's definitely feeling a bit German. It's not this, but it's not a million miles away. This is a K43, the shorter version of the G43. Silhouette-wise, it's there, and the strengthening grooves on the magazine catch behind it. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a mishmash. There's some G43 or K43 in there, but in particular where the rear sight is just in front of the breech, put it that way. The strengthening grooves on the magazine, the general plan form, the sling loop in the butt feels quite German, G43 in particular. But overall, I don't know, the receiver looks more round in section than that, and the feature on the side almost looks Mosin. Like feels like there's a hint of Mosin Nagant in there, which is obviously a totally different design. Yeah, bamboozling me slightly. So they've gone. It's a plausible, given the limitations limitations of the art style. Well, not a limitation really, but they've made it look very plausible, like it could work. Except
Is
the
a fairly
location of the
short
magazine
barrel.
relative to the bolt is a bit weird. I like the comic book style rat-a-tat or whatever that's coming up when he fires.
Well, as I understand it, the game is portrayed from the point of view of a reporter. So this is a book written by someone that's a recount of all of the events of this war, and you're playing through those events but reading the book. So everything's got this very, like, it looks like drawn on with, you know, colored pencils and stuff. That's what the main aesthetic is.
Yeah, so there's sort of the illustrations come to life, I suppose. But then the fact that they have speech bubbles for the guns is more comic book, and we don't write comic books as history.
Well, I've seen a couple people do that.
Do we really? Yeah, so it's not too far off, but the way you have a feed device, in this case a detachable box magazine here, and you have the bolt above it, and you'll notice that the bolt stops here. This part of it does.
That is supposed to be muted. Sorry about that. That is supposed to be muted.
It looks okay that the bolt stops here. This you have a feed device, in this case a detachable box magazine here, and you have the bolt above it, and you'll notice that the bolt stops here. This part of it does. It looks okay. It's just that the magazine is positioned too far forward. If you think about it, the bolt has to come back. I don't think they're animated on these. Could check, but I don't think they are. The bolt has to come back further than that. I won't take it all the way back because it will lock on the magazine. Then come forward and push the round out of the magazine up into the chamber.
Actually,
and close behind it. That can't really happen here.
I'm gonna actually him.
Because the bolt is stopping back here, so it would push the round slightly forward and stop, and there wouldn't be a round in the chamber. I know it's got a bit of a fool's errand trying to...
Okay, I don't think he's gonna talk about it. I believe I've seen either a bolt action or a semi-automatic rifle in that kind of configuration. I can't think of the name right now. I can think of two other guns, though, that do have that kind of configuration, and they work. The first is actually a lever action. It is the Browning lever action musket prototype, where it is actually a magazine-fed 4570 lever action, where the magazine is more or less all the way in front of the bolt mechanism and under the chamber. And when you work the lever, it pulls a shell out from the back of the magazine, lifts it up, and shoves it into the chamber. And then ejects it out afterwards. The other gun that I know for sure, I'm trying to remember what its actual name is. I think it's not made by Keltec. It's made by one of those companies, though, that are like Keltec, that kind of makes squirrely guns. It is a bullpup pistol. Now, the magazine is still in the grip, but the chamber, instead of being in front of the grip, is actually, you know what? I have a computer. How about we look these up? Why don't we? Why don't we get pictures of this stuff? Since we can. This is the Browning lever action. See, the magazine's all the way up here. It hauls the... I'm going to see if I can find a diagram. It hauls the bullet out the back of the magazine, lifts it up, and then shoves it into the chamber. Can I find a diagram of this quick? I've seen a diagram of it before, but I don't know how to find it quickly. I didn't think this would be relevant. Here we go. See, it pulls the shells out the back, lifts them up, and then shoves them forward into the chamber here. Now, as for... Oh, it's a Bond Arms gun, of course. I should have remembered. And they just called it the Bullpup 9, sure. Here we go. See, the magazine goes up through here. And the chamber is here. The firing mechanism is back here. Now, do they have a good show? Is there a good way to see? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, that's a great picture. That is smaller than I thought it was going to be. Is there a bigger picture I can take for this? There does not appear to be a bigger picture I can use for this. I apologize. I found a slightly bigger picture. See, it pulls the bullet back, shoves the bullet forward, and I am 99% sure that I have seen it was either a bolt action or a semi-automatic that uses that same kind of lift fire mechanism. But I you know what I can do? I can at least do that. It uses this same kind of lift fire mechanism with a magazine that's really far forward relative to it. I cannot, for the life of me, think of what the name it is, but we've got two examples of guns that use that mechanism to prove it's a viable design, at the very least. But yeah, I cannot think... Rifle that pulls the bullet out of the rear of the magazine. Bolt, bolt, bolt. Bolt, bolt. I mean, this is $1,000 handgun, so it's a premium handgun at the very least. But I cannot find... I cannot find what I'm looking for. Actually, I think the potato picker uses the same mechanism. Now I think about it. I think the potato digger uses the same mechanism. Can I get an internal of it? I can. Haha. It's not a very clear picture. Can I find a better picture of the potato digger? I thought I'd be able to zoom in and see it better. By the way, the potato digger is a lever action machine gun that is... Well, no, it is a lever action machine gun. That is just neat. Can I find a good internal, please? Please? Love a good picture of how it works internally. The only thing I can find is a video, so I guess we're just going to quickly jump videos. So there we go. Proof that the mechanism works. I don't know why that didn't maximize correctly. Yeah, let's do that again and get it to maximize correctly. And you can see it's just a lever action mechanism with the lever in a different place. I'm sure I'm going to have gone through all this work, and now I'm going to hit play on Jonathan Ferguson, and he is going to... and he's going to point out these other guns. That would be my luck. It is a bit of the reboot-ish style of animation. But, haha! The gun is viable. Now we just need to figure out what the rifle version was.
Analyze this stuff, but hey, it's kind of what I'm here for. Aesthetically, it sort of works because you have the gap between the trigger guard and the back of the magazine, so it looks plausibly, 1930s self-loading rifle. But they haven't accounted for how the rounds are fed
We just did that.
to the chamber. Not the best shooting position there. So this character is firing the rifle from the arm rather than into the shoulder. Reloads are kind of fudged, so we have a sort of make ready where we cock the weapon, or we mime it certainly, and then when it fires, we fire our capacity, 5 rounds in this case, I think. And they have reflected a short magazine on that design, but then there's just kind of a hand wave reload, which is fine. All right, so some upgrades or variants.
Yeah, you upgrade the weapons as you progress through the campaign and gain
There's the
resources
proper
and
barrel.
experience. But interestingly, all the upgrades have they're grounded in the universe by these little paragraphs that go alongside them, like the Galleon X, noting that it says the rounds unfortunately deliver a substantial shock to the entire gun body when fired, requiring reinforcement not just to the barrel but the entire gun. And as a result, the Galleon X's gun stock was crafted from a different wood.
A different wood. Interesting. Yeah, I mean some woods are stronger than others for use on a firearm, but that's why we use those first. We don't deliberately put balsa wood stocks on rifles and then we're going to go high pressure round. Let's put some real wood on this time. If there's a historical parallel to that, it is experiments with different woods due to shortage or anticipating having to make a ton of something. So the French did this with the 1777 musket. We have some of those in the collection. They tried oak and I think maple and a couple of other woods. And then the
Mosin Nagants, made out of whatever scrap was lying around.
Brits did the same with the number 4 to try to diversify wood supply. Partly why you ended up with beech stocks being used on number 4s as well as the standard walnut. But yeah, you want to go with the strongest wood you can. The wood represented here looks sort of AK or SKS inspired, laminated, or at least that's what the patterns on there would seem to indicate. But I'm definitely reading too much into that. There isn't really the detail there too. They're just trying to tell you that this is wood with that, with the swirls that are in the stock. As to the reinforcement of the barrel, yeah, you definitely want to do that. We've seen that with pretty much any serious machine gun you can think of has a heavier barrel. The Knights Armament KS-1 has a very heavy barrel to try to cope with high volumes of fire out of it. The SIG XM7 from the Next Generation Squad Weapon Program is designed from the ground up to be extremely pressure bearing because it uses...
And it shows by tripling a soldier's carry weight just with the rifle.
very high pressure rounds. So yes, if you did upgrade if you rechambered your fleet of rifles, or some of them, into a new high pressure cartridge, you'd have to look at certainly the metallurgy, if not physically beefing up the barrel as well. There's another parallel here with the British 276 rifle, the Patton 1913, where the metallurgy wasn't really there yet, and they didn't want to add a ton of weight with a automatic rifle / machine gun barrel on the thing, and that was never really solved, and that ended up getting chambered in the good old 303. And as the model 1917,
dense woods tend to also be heavy, true. So general infantry wood might be justifiably lighter, also true. Versus a heavier dragoon cavalry. Yep, that is accurate. Though again, most of the guns are mostly just made out of scrap. So some of that, yes, that means that they tend to be very light. For the round, that means that they tend to be too light. Most of the guns are kind of notorious for their kick.
in the good old 30-06. So even though this is total fantasy, really, and we're just trying to give the player some variety and something to work with, maybe they'd read something about one of these things I've mentioned or something else, or maybe that's total coincidence. But the idea that ammunition can be more powerful, I think, is a better way to approach game design with guns than this identical looking rifle is somehow just more powerful, or even this is the M4 is this level of stopping power, and this almost identical AR-15 is way more powerful because we say it is. That's a little bit lazy. It's nice to have some changes that feel plausible, even if they're implemented in a way that's total fantasy or sci-fi.
It's as you go through these upgrades when you start to see, they become like mashups. You start to see elements from different guns glued together to make this
just a bit
rifle. And they do start to get quite interesting. I want to mention at this stage, these views that you're seeing, these are not available in the game. To get some of these shots, I had to learn some very basic Blender to extract the models from the game and then preview them like this. There are a lot of models, so I want to shout out Wargate Director from our Discord and my friend Jason, who helped me animate all of these stuff. Links to all their work will be in the description below. Wargate does some really cool Blender modeling.
Ooh.
Jason does some really amazing animations. Wargate does some really cool Blender modeling. Jason does some really amazing animations. He voiced the hell out of a Are We the Baddies skit, pretending to be a stormtrooper.
Oh no.
Stormtrooper.
So what you're saying is we're complicit in the upholding of a corrupt government.
Yes.
They do great stuff, and they were immensely helpful at getting some of these shots of the weapons, because, as we've seen already, they are super valuable to showcase the weapons of Valkyria Chronicles.
Yes. Well done, guys. Thank you very much. So the one I happen to be looking at the moment, we've got an extended magazine, weird blue stripe painted on it, fine flavour, and a reinforced sort of ribbed barrel, some almost kind of Gatling gun looking reinforced rings down the front, or maybe referencing the Maxim, and then a sort of semi jacket. There's
a lot of stuff with air cooling fins, so maybe quite a few of them have jackets. Here we go again. Oh crap, what's it called? The Lewis gun. How did I forget the name of the Lewis gun? The Lewis gun is a great example of a jacketed, air-cooled fin type design. Where the blast, you can see some of the fins sticking out the back there. The blast of the of the cartridge going off draws air forward and out the front in order to help cool the gun.
Over the top, which feels like it's all of this together feels like it's trying to reference, well, I guess two different cooling systems at the same time, a ribbed barrel and a water jacket, but I don't think it's meant to be a water jacket. It's just a stylistic thing that also says this is big and bulky and it can deal with high pressure and heat and stuff. Problem there is that we've got this very huge front sight, or maybe that's the protector, but in any case, that no longer lines up with the rear sight. So I happen to have also picked up a Tokarev because I think there are elements of other designs in these rifles. But so it has the game models quite nicely these adjustable tangent style rear sights. Obviously they don't come into gameplay or anything, but you know, the thing with rear sights is they've got to line up with your front sight, and if you put this gubbins on the front, it's not going to do that. Yeah, I don't, it's funny, some of this stuff kind of makes me think it's based on something, but then I can't really identify much that's real. They look very sort of diesel punk industrial. They're consistent, you know, it's not like they've stuck a sort of Cthulhu tentacle monster on the front of it or anything. Yeah, we've got something that looks a bit like a gas system on the bottom, pressed reinforced sheet metal, ventilated, what looks like it might be more different sheet metal on the top, a sort of a bipod on the bottom. Definitely sort of, they've got the vibe of sort of 1890 to 1940.
Oh,
They've got the vibe of sort of 18.
Oh, that is definitely a cap for loading water into a jacket for cooling. So not Lewis gun. Okay, that is a water-cooled rifle. Cool.
1890 to 1940, that period of weapons design. Oh, okay, that one's a bit less plausible feeling with the big plates on the side. Not sure what's going on there. The painted stocks, I think, are cool, actually, because we do occasionally run into painted up guns in history. Actually, more so in the present. The sort of the mountain regions of Pakistan, for example, guys like to decorate their rifles with coloured tape
Khyber
and
Pass.
sometimes paint, I think. Typically not a good idea because the paint will just flake off. Of course, the practical aspect of that is camouflage. People have been camming up their rifles for a few decades, and it's very common now to have them sort of rattle can sprayed. This isn't doing that. This is doing more kind of, I'm personalizing my weapon. That does look quite hefty for such a small person. I'm guessing the bipods are not functional.
As
in this
anime
one.
does.
No, they're just a cosmetic upgrade to show you that you're a higher tier of weapon.
Very strange grip on that one there. He's just
The plates are for beating someone without bending your rifle. I suppose that's a viable answer. Also, don't think I haven't missed the fact that he's got a whole Piat strapped to the front of his gun.
He's got his hand kind of sitting there. And I spotted the rifle grenade on the end. I didn't know if it was functional. It clearly is. At a very high angle. Blam indeed, my friends. Blam indeed.
I think the model of the rifle grenade is just a hand grenade, but like bolted to the bottom of the gun.
Oh, is it? Oh, is this what the hand grenades look like in the game?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they don't look totally implausible for, well, they sort of do in that they're not launched off the muzzle. They're launched from under the barrel. There are a few systems where they're mounted under barrel, but they're not 203s or whatever. But I can't think of many. There's that raw launcher, the giant ball-shaped thing that the Americans came up with, sits under the barrel like this.
I don't think I've ever
'Cause the whole
seen
point
that
there is
before.
using a propellant cartridge, like a blank on steroids, to pump the thing off the end of the gun. Can't do that if it's mounted underneath. That's why they came up with this rocket assault weapon. Yes, that's right. They called it an assault weapon. Don't shoot in the messenger. Because it had its own self-contained propellant to launch off the bottom of the weapon, which clearly is
That
how
is a
these work.
massive
I do
rifle.
quite like the idea of what if we didn't adopt khaki and we carried on wearing blue and red and whatever else, and also, but we still brought some body armor back into the mix. It's kind of what you get here, albeit there's no armor in the places where you need it. There's no, in the First World War they brought back body armor and helmets. This guy is wearing no sort of cuirass that I can discern and no helmet. He's just got shoulder armor, elbow armor, and hip armor. Because as we all know, shot to the hip is, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is pretty a pretty bad place to get shot. But if you've only got a certain amount of steel, don't put it on your hips.
Body armor on
Right.
places where you don't actually need it, and no body armor on places where you do need it. Seems
As
to
anime
be
does.
sort of an established thing in anime. Not limited to anime World War II, it seems.
I think you're probably right. It's fashion, really, isn't it? Armor
All
is
right.
fashion. Anyway, I'm
Talking about the World War I armor. Oh, no, that's the wrong.
out of my wheelhouse, so
The
no
wheelhouse is in a
magazine.
separate postcode of this video.
yeah.
True, getting shot anywhere.
If you're
hurts.
enjoying this lengthier extended episode,
Due to events, I think I'm gonna have to, let me check. I think I might have to put a pause on this. Well, we can go for a little bit longer, but I'm gonna have to have a pause break. Probably not at the exact time though. Part of it's because I keep going on little diversions. At which point we'll take the break whenever this goes up, followed by tonight's game. Like I said, I think tomorrow's Beam exclusive stream is just gonna end up being this.
then you'll be pleased to know there are loads more over on our Patreon. Patrons also get episodes 1 week early. They get access to our weekly podcast Respec, our monthly production streams, our fantastic Discord, and are even able to submit clips for our community episodes. One of those coming up very soon. Links to our Patreon can be found in the description below. Each patron directly supports this channel, helps keep the project alive, helps us do more cool stuff, and make cool content. But whether you follow along on Patreon, subscribe to us here on YouTube, thank you for watching, liking the video, subscribing, commenting, all of that good stuff. And now, I'll get back to the video.
Please head for the objective.
Now this thing,
That looks like a Volks,
this one, this
Volks
feels
track.
like someone has taken a gas axe or a blowtorch or something to a Sturmgewehr. I don't know if the actual stamping patterns are a lift from the real gun. I don't think they are. You be the judge, but I don't think they've taken any. It's not like they've digitized a photo of a Sturmgewehr and taken. Right, we'll cut these bits off. We'll keep these bits on. They haven't done that. They've
Oh,
just
yeah, I can see the
designed it from
Sturmgewehr.
scratch. But it really does. It does evoke the look of this thing. I think critically, I think critically, they've done away with the fairly iconic curved 30-round magazine, and they've given it something more like this, which is a test rig magazine for a prototype that we have, and that makes it look a bit more like the game already.
Okay,
Doesn't
yeah,
have to stick
I was
in,
wrong. The
but
Volkssturm
unscrew that
rifles
if you wanted
have
to.
more wood
I'm not
on
going
the
to
front
carry
of
on
them.
converting this into the game gun, but clearly it's.
This is what I was initially thinking of for the record. It is clearly a different gun now that I get a good look at it. I was wrong.
Inspiration there, I think. Maybe also some of the last-ditch designs.
Oh, he thought of them too. Cool.
Rifle.
Comparing the stamp pattern to the in-game model just above the trigger to the SDG you just held up, it is very similar. I think it would be fair to say that the animators at least had images of the STG. and
Barrels on the top
were
instead of the
definitely
bottom.
evoking that.
And why would you slavishly represent the exact thing unless you were actually lifting that piece of the image and digitizing it as a texture? You wouldn't bother to replicate it. But we know what they're doing.
One of the things to note about these in-book views as well is you can actually see things like the length of the weapon, barrel length, and the caliber.
Oh, which was for this one? Sorry.
'Clip
7.62.
size.
Okay, there you go. That's not
Boo!
quite right, is it?
One
Oh!
interesting thing, because this is an Imperial weapon, and your faction is the Galleon faction, so it's an enemy weapon, enemy captured weapon. And in the HUD, it has a little G in the bottom, which is, I looked up that denotion. In World War II, the German military, when capturing weapons or using captured weapons or documenting captured weapons, they denoted it with the country that it was captured from. So a Lee Enfield would be E. Whereas I think they've done an inverse of this. It's the galleons are using it, so it's denoted with a G.
Interesting. Well spotted. I didn't think of that. Alright, he's got some in there.
Not just a hat rack, my friend.
Not just a hat rack. Very good. Yeah, so am I looking here at the... Yes, I think I am. The modified or like variant versions of them. It really does... you lose all sense that it's an SGG when they do that, I have to say. It's in large part the... it's not just the... It's the grooved, stamped looking receiver bit. Maybe this short mag as well. And then they've almost copied, not quite, the sheet metal handguard of the MP44. And once you lose that with a weird front end, it stops looking like the thing it's based on.
Oh, it looks an awful lot like an MG
so
front
you
end.
can see you've got the longitudinal grooves. You've got I think it's even the same number of holes. You've got these cooling holes on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4 in rows. In reality, they go around the bottom as well. So 4 rows of cooling holes. But again, enough visual clues to make you go, oh, that's like that thing I've seen. And then what looks like sort of barrel bands at the front is reminiscent of the gas block up here on the MP/SDG as well. Front sight looks a bit more MP5, well, G3, than it does SDG/Kar98, because that front sight arrangement is very similar. Obviously not on a huge tower on the Kar98. Now this does of course have a shotgun style semi-pistol grip stock rather than a lower receiver with a pistol grip. That's where it diverges most strongly.
The other rabbit hole I went down when looking up this weapon was the prototype Gustloff 206 rifle. I think because of the grip and the sort of similar stamped pattern, but on a longer rifle, adds to sort of that aesthetic.
What's the date of this game, remind me?
In-game or when it released?
When it released, sorry.
2008 on the PS3.
That is pre-Forgotten Weapons, therefore I'm going to say it is not based on the Gustloff. Because nobody knew about that thing outside of a handful of people like me, and I didn't know about it then either, so...
When I looked it up, that was the first video that popped up. Ian's Forgotten Weapons video.
Of course.
We don't have one. They're super rare, so it's almost the only thing you're going to find on that. There are books that give a bit of information on that, but I don't think there's a huge amount on that one. But I think what you're seeing there is, the sort of design lineage of the Sturmgewehr and the Gustloff happening around the same sort of time, and then they have, by sort of happy accident, redesigned a Sturmgewehr that ends up looking like the Gustloff. Would be my guess. It looks very
you never know.
There, especially with that grenade.
Anime references some interesting and obscure stuff.
The animation pose, because they're sort of chicken winging more like they would have in period. He's not doing this kind of... Well, I suppose 2008 is... the Magpul disease had not hit fiction just yet, so they're not trying to have everyone run around like a modern tactical dude.
Stop C-clamping your rifles in my World War II game.
Exactly. And we have no trigger discipline, which is also correct. Broadly speaking. The worst...
Jonathan means period correct, not actually...
Oh, God. Oh, no. Thanks, Dave. This is the sort of thing I need to be more aware of. Yes, to be clear, in period, most people put their fingers on the trigger, or in the trigger guard, I should say. There was already, I think I found a movement by sort of 1910-ish written, I'm sure people were saying this before, don't put your finger on the trigger. But most people carried on doing it until Vietnam era, I would say.
That explains a few things. Now, I do think that's actually going to be a good pause point. We will come back to this video. We won't react to this for the exclusive tomorrow, but we will come back to this video. Let me check some. However, I'm going to need to pause and run for a sec, and we'll come back for the main event. Well, for a couple minutes. You know how my pauses go. Longer than I want them to. Yep. I will be back in a couple minutes. We are at the mag submachine guns. Okay. A lot of fun, a lot of rambling from both of us so far. I will be back in a couple minutes. As always, things take way longer than I want them to. Hello? Sorry. There's gonna be a fight at the HOA meeting. And I need to get ready to deal with that. So give me a sec to get spun back up, and we will start with tonight's proper nonsense. Oh, it is my issue with the barking dogs. It is 100% my issue with the barking dogs. A 100% it is my issue with the barking dogs. Well, here's the thing. It has become so much of a problem that the HOA was finally convinced, thanks to the police, to start giving out fines. And there is one specific person who has taken the approach, which is technically correct, but no less frustrating, that things punishable by a fine are legal for rich people. They're only illegal for poor people. So they just pay their monthly fine and let their dog continue barking. Which, of course, the HOA makes money off of that. The rest of us don't, but the HOA does. But, yeah, that's still a problem. And so, the decision has been made that something more needs to be done. So, I have been invited to be a star witness at the HOA meeting with the police. So it's going to be an interesting meeting. Controller required. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm absolutely going to bring the many, many hours I have recorded of dogs barking. The big problem that I'm running into, though, is I can record the sounds of the dog barking. So far, the police have refused to do anything because I cannot record video of the dog barking because it's in their backyard. I cannot point a camera into someone else's backyard. My security cameras only look at my property. That way no one can sue me for a violation of privacy. So, but now we're going to have the whole HOA saying, this Chimera has sent you hundreds of hours of dogs barking continuously. And you have said you can do nothing about it. Because there is no video of the dogs barking. Tell us, how do we get video of the dogs barking without violating privacy laws? It's going to be an interesting meeting.
Party hard!
Why are you not full screen?
Welcome to my bedroom. Don't think that me letting you in here is an invitation for any funny stuff. I mean, not that I have a problem with funny stuff. Especially not if you really like the person. But that isn't what I wanted to talk about. Today is, as they say in Spain, my cumpleaños. That's right, my birthday. I'm 18 today. These are my girls on the San Romero cheer squad. We've gone to the Nationals 3 years in a row. But we haven't won yet. Ugh. To keep my energy up, I eat lollipops. I know what you're thinking. I'm getting so fat, but they're so yum. This is my family. My older sister Cordelia won a gold medal in riflery last year. And she has a lot of secret meetings with guys I think are college scouts. My little sister Rosalind just got her license, which makes me kind of think the DMV are idiots. My girlfriends say my dad is a total dilf. But try as they might, they could never come between him and my mom. She is so cool. It's because of her, my sisters and I all wear our vaginas proudly. God, she and my dad love each other so much. Speaking of true love, this is my boyfriend, Nick. It F's me up how much I really like him. My family's throwing me a birthday party after school. Nick is totally freaked out having to meet my family for the first time. But I'm even more freaked out for him to find out about my family. Because even though they're the most amazing ever, some of our traditions are a little unusual. Nick's already so sweet to never complain about my ginormous fat butt. If he finds out I'm the #1 world's biggest weirdo, he might not stick around. I'd be so sad. I think I'd seriously cry forever. Oh no! I'm totally late! I was supposed to meet him before school! I'm so lame. Ugh! I hope Nick isn't mad. That's about the worst thing that could ever happen!
That's an intro. Why are we not full screen now? Ah! So yeah, since Up to more or less single-handedly funded our donation goal, I figured we'd pick a game that I'm pretty sure Up to is going to enjoy. Welcome to Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. I'm familiar with the original. I'm not super familiar with the Repop and what all changed. And by familiar, I mean I watched someone else play it and said, I should get this game, and then never did. And then I picked this up sometime last year and just have kind of been sitting on it for basically just such an occasion. As you could tell, it's an interesting game. Oh, did D-Live die? D-Live's up for me, so sorry, Rippy. It seems like it's your sorry. What is the default difficulty? We're just okay. I also just realized there was an actual display option from the beginning. But yeah, I think we have lollygagged enough. Oh, original or repop. I don't know what the difference is between these. Cutscene is altered. Oh, it looks like Repop just kind of tones it down. I think we're gonna leave it on original, because while I don't generally play messy games, I don't shy away from them when I do. So we're just gonna leave it on original. And every site has this game available as a selectable game, so I assume this is stream safe for everyone.
Oh my god! What happened? Gross! Back off! No! Yeah! Seriously? Dude. The hell? And on my birthday, too! Like I'm not already late enough! Gross! Stupid! Undead douchebags! OMFG!
Jilly, it's okay.
This is so irritating.
So we've got pom-poms and general cheerleader things. We have the chainsaw. We have regular jump. We have another chainsaw. Those don't do anything. We have a lock-on. We have a camera set.
Jeez, it sucks when things explode. I need to find Nick. How to cook zombies? Awesome!
So yeah, for those of you who don't remember or weren't around for it, this game is nuts and developed a reputation when it first came out for rather obvious reasons. Right. My jump button keeps changing from game to game.
Be safe or be sorry. Hold it right there. You zombie jerks. I'll help you.
And that led to No More Heroes and Bayonetta in very different ways. Yeah? I also have Bayonetta, so that gives it something that will appear at some point.
Awesome. I'm still alive.
Pretty zombie medals.
Thanks, kid. Really great work. See if you can get anyone else out.
Be careful.
I do not have No More Heroes. If I do, I forgot I had it.
Whoa, zombies suck dick at driving. Your license should be revoked, bro.
I'll rip out your taint.
Oh, great. This isn't gonna be as easy as I thought. Hey, Herb! Don't be looking at my skirt!
How many times do I have to hit you?
Just don't move. I'll take care of him. No big whoop.
It's a party! Cool!
Quiet, you. Where's Up to? He should be eating this up.
Who am I?
Great. See one more. I got it. All right. We gotta deliver them eggs.
Watch out!
Well, he was here earlier.
Come on, get away from me.
Hold on, I'm coming!
No, we haven't been able to see you. What chat have you been in? I'm gonna check Kick. Give me a sec.
My favorite president is Warren G. Harding.
Ah!
Fuck off! Get away!
I'm sorry, dude. I thought you vanished on us. Why is Kick not working? Alright. Oh, I've missed some fun. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Why is Kick... Alright, I gotta fix this real quick. Okay, the chat mechanism can see Kick. Oh, no, it can't. It shows the posts, but not the... Wow, okay, I'm gonna leave Kick up then. For anyone else that pops in from Kick. That's weird. It shows... I can see the chat, it's playing, but I can't see anyone that actually posts on Kick, including myself. I'm gonna have to fix that later. I'm sorry, Up to. Yeah, I haven't been able to see you the whole stream. Not since the very beginning when you were on Beam.
It's so rad to save somebody's life.
Well, we got these ones. I see a whole group of these undead bastards incoming. Meet me up ahead.
But yes, this game is very much a fever dream.
Fuck off! Get away!
Good. Super wow.
There we go.
Speed is for suckers.
Yeah, this game got away on pure... This game got away on pure audacity.
Oh no! He crashed over by the school and is probably dead! Just a second.
Hey, it's Mom, Juliet. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Don't do anything stupid, okay?
Wow, now is the perfect time to do some shopping. I wonder what they have.
Grades, awesome skills, threads, MP3s.
Click, click.
Yeah, it's you could probably not count the number of times this game crosses the line. Alright, I'm not too worried about costumes and music first. Skills. How much money do I have? Okay.
Click, click.
Chainsaw chain, whirling dance of chainsaw death. Low spin attack that evens the odds. Launcher flying attack from chainsaw dash. Chainsaw attack combining cheer attacks. Downward stab attack. Anti-zombie grappling technique. Okay. Okay. Oh, and these are more expensive now. I might end up going for the drill. I like the drill. What are the health upgrades?
Click, click.
Okay, refill. I don't know what the platinum medals do, though. Ooh, magic beans increase her health permanently.
What should I get?
I assume the platinum medals are for... No, they are not for costumes. Oh no, they are for some of the costumes. And for the music. Okay, well, I'm not worried about those yet. Let's grab... I like the continuous attack.
There it is, there it is.
Okay, YYX. And the chainsaw chain,
I found something.
which is just hammer the Y button. Oh. Then there's a new special power attack for her. They do, in fact, straight up call it butt attack.
Click, click.
Corsality is not this game's strength, indeed. I think I might put the rest into the magic beans for health.
Check this out.
Never mind, it increases each turn. I will put 2 into health. And we'll save the rest.
Let's go.
So, we have... And we have... It was just hammer the Y button, right? Oh yeah, there is no longer a pause in between each attack. Right, there was pausing in between the attacks, there no longer is. Oh, we now are on a fixed camera. Okay.
Get out of my way! I'm in a hurry!
Money. I did hit B. Check out how to cook zombie in the pause menu. What? Juliet Starling, cheerleader at San Romero High, comes from... Okay. Zombie Hunter combos, right. So X, 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 Y, X, 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 Y. I mean, this is basically what we just learned, right? Though I do now know how to heal. Combos here in case you forget you're playing a game. Nope, okay.
No need to come out!
Ow. Okay, so this can still be interrupted. Like this attack a little less.
Let me fuck your father!
Excuse you? If we could get the chainsaw combo to put, thank you. There we go. I'm trying to get all the way up for a while. Right. I still gotta get used to the different controls.
Stay back! Get off! No! No!
Zombie's not dead! Please move! I'm in a hurry!
Oh, I've got 2 different lock-on buttons. Okay. Oh, you got a whole health bar. I may need to heal.
Decontaminate! Decontaminate! Hey! Respect people's property!
Stop interrupting me! Stop interrupting my combos.
Oh, Nick, please be okay. Nick? Nick, are you here? It's okay to come out. Nick? Oh, please.
Juliet! Ah! I'm so hungry. Ah! Ow! Shit! Are you okay, Juliet?
Yes, Are you?
Maybe in trouble.
One bit me. Just a little bit. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Huh?
Oh no, it can't be.
I feel it in me. I'm gonna become one, huh? Fuck! I'm screwing up your birthday, aren't I? I'm sorry, Juliet. I don't want to fuck up your birthday.
My birthday? Don't worry about that. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Well, I mean, when did the game come out?
I know it's stupid. We just started getting serious, but I wanted you to know. I know I've never said it or anything, but
2012.
I kind of sort of, you know, love you. Oh, I fucking love you. Oh.
Nick. No. There's something we can try. It's the only chance we have to save you.
Juliet? What the fuck?
I love you too, baby.
I would have gone for the arm first, but you know, that's just me.
Well,
Yes!
Okay, that took me a bit. But I mean, I got A+ on everything but time. Also, you better get the reference by calling it San Romero.
Whoa. Julia? What? Am I okay?
Yeah. Basically.
I feel okay. I feel good. Julia, I'm not a zombie. Not at all. What? Oh no.
I had to.
Oh God! Oh fuck! Oh God! Where's my fucking body? Oh fuck!
Don't get mad. I didn't know what to do.
How am I still alive? How am I still talking without a fucking thorax?
I performed a magical ritual on your head. It was really hard. And I don't mean to be a jerk, but I think maybe just a little bit of appreciation is in order. If I didn't chop off your head, the venom would have totally seeped into your brain and turned you into a zombie.
Juliet? How? How do you know how to perform a magical ritual on my decapitated head?
There's some stuff I didn't tell you before, okay? I didn't want you to think I was weird. I'm kinda, sort of...
She carries a chainsaw.
What? Juliet?
Don't know how to say it exactly.
Zombies! Zombies! Coming to kill us now!
I'm a zombie hunter.
What? Ah! Ah! Oh, fuck! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Don't hate me!
Ah! Oh, come on! What the fuck is going on here? Hey, this is making me dizzy!
We'll pick up some antacids later, Nick. Right now we have to kill these guys.
Another stupid zombie?
Yeah, she may be a bit of an airhead.
Something exploded. What the hell was that?
And really, up to you don't get the San Romero shout out. Who is the most famous zombie movie director ever?
Hey, it's Mr. Fitzgibbon.
Oh, that's what you meant by Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. You know what? That's on me. That's on me for getting it was done in Pittsburgh. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that's on me for screwing that up.
What's this? A bomb?
That's royally effed up.
That's some whack shit!
Leave me alone! Get away! Help!
I mean, he got some good hits in. If the chainsaw, thank you. Hiding behind the sign, eh? Thank you.
Let's go hang out after school.
Alright, I might upgrade the lower chainsaw attack next because that's a bit faster. I was trying to drill attack them, it wouldn't do it! I was hitting double Y twice, then 1X, right? I gave up and started using the lower attack because it's faster. Y twice, and then X, yeah! Now it does it! I was trying to do it repeatedly and it wasn't.
I fucked up my math test! I need help!
Hey, it's Mr. Fitzgibbon again. He gave me a D last week. Kill him.
Now it procs. It wasn't in the group though.
Fuck. I think that zombie seriously had dynamite strapped to it.
Why would somebody do that?
I've got shit running down my legs from the fear.
Pleasant.
Stay back! Get off! Ah!
Whoa, that was close.
That'll make the 5 o'clock news.
This zombie might work. Hey, Nick! We need to break through that wall. Can you give me a hand?
Yeah, right. I don't have a hand to give.
Well, not yet, but that spell I cast on you gives you some magical powers.
What?
Like maybe I can connect you to this zombie's body and you can temporarily use it.
Huh?
Just like this. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. This feels weird. I'm blue and stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting that the guns aren't doing anything.
Totally use your cool powers.
Whatever, dude.
I'm.
Ready? Go!
What? What I hit? It said I'm hitting the button. You can assume something got screwed up.
There it is! There it is! God, I love shopping.
Okay. I kind of want to get the final chainsaw power attack though.
Click, click.
I'm just short.
Let's go!
You're late, Juliet.
Oh, you didn't even give me enough to get the power up.
Oh, great. Those jerks trapped us in here.
How lame. Thanks a lot. What's the deal, dude?
Zombie cop. Fucking lame.
I think I have enough now.
A zombie with a gun? No fair. That's it. That's it.
Okay, now 7 times. If I can get them all off.
Let's go.
Can I stun you? I... Hello? Well, that's your problem, isn't it? Nice animation there.
Oh, man. Their bodies are wrapped with bombs.
We need to hit him and run away before they explode. Fun!
How was that fun?
Eat it up.
Please?
Oh my god!
What the heck is this?
Please? This requires very specific positioning and timing.
I'm drooling. Those zombies totally pulled my underwear up my butt. Whoa!
Oh, watch out!
Look what those jerks did to our school.
Yeah, but it does get me out of my calculus home. Come!
I'll be back for you!
Uncool, asshole!
Okay. Oh boy. Wow.
Stop!
That's the dude who stranded us. Yeah, he's getting what he deserves.
But we can't just let them all die, Nick.
Or we could.
Oh, I screwed up again.
Oops. This is a game.
Juliet, where are we going?
I need to find Morikawa-sensei. He'll know what to do.
Who's that?
Morikawa-sensei. He's my sensei.
A sensei? Like a teacher?
I didn't know you spoke Japanese, Nick.
Well,
Wasekoi, watashi mo Nihiko o hanashimasu.
I can't speak Japanese, Juliet. I just know that one word.
Aw, your simple innocence is one of the most attractive things about you.
Yeah.
You're like a kitten that doesn't speak Japanese.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
There's something else written. It says zombie basketball. Time limit 3 minutes. You lose and blam. What? Game's already started.
Zombie basketball. Time you're killing of zombies. How many points can you rack up?
Really? Really? Why do they... I'm hitting attack. Why do they get to proc first? Oh my gosh, stop that. And then when I do attack, nothing lands. It's going to be an issue because my attacks aren't proccing before theirs are. Now we're just going to use the quick chainsaw.
There's something else written. It says zombie basketball. Time limit 3 minutes. You lose and blam. What? Game's already started.
Zombie basketball. Time you're killing of zombies. How many points can you rack up?
That is ridiculous how they can do that. Because I am hitting to attack. And my chainsaw just went right through them there. Come on. Well, we're not gonna make it.
Sorry, the game's over.
Nope, didn't make it.
You check out the enormous deadly explosion. We'll wrap up things in the booth. See ya.
No. If only I had protected you.
All right. Once more with feeling.
There's something else written. It says zombie basketball. Time limit 3 minutes. You lose and blam.
Please.
What? Game's already started.
Zombie basketball. Time you're killing them zombies. How many points can you rack up?
If you could hit him, that would be appreciated. Buzz off! Okay, that was a thing. Please hit! It's a chainsaw. The fact that it could be right there and not hit is amazing. Come on. I'm not gonna make it again. Nope.
Sorry, the game's over. While you check out the enormous deadly explosion, we'll wrap up things in the booth. See ya.
I apparently picked the incorrect feeling.
Dad, I'll love you, baby, always.
Yeah, we'll try Gusto this time. See if the Gusto works better.
There's something else written. It says zombie basketball. Time limit 3 minutes. You lose and blam. What? Game's already started.
Zombie basketball. basketball. Time you're killing of zombies. How many points can you rack up?
It's those darn guards that's the problem. They cost me so many points. How can the game play so smoothly, and now I'm having Dark Souls levels of input just not registering? How has none of these heads landed? I've been in the 80s for forever.
The zombies are getting slaughtered. Incredible game, Juliet. Can't wait to see you in action again.
Where's that voice coming from?
So Gusto worked. Good to know.
We need to get out of here. Emergency! Emergency!
Ready? Go!
I don't know what I'm hitting. I'm trying to answer the darn phone. I don't know if I have to do the darn basketball all over. Okay. AXXX. Okay.
I found something.
Y and X.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna like that one.
Rock and roll!
Or it could just immediately get interrupted. Oh yeah, that's way better. It doesn't have the same wind-up, so it doesn't get interrupted near as often. Holy smokes. Okay, that's an attack.
Don't be late. Kill him before he blows up!
Hey, I had biology in here. I dissected a frog.
Oh, dead frogs. Gross.
That's gross. This day is completely unexpected.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the relevant IQ between the both of them is room temperature in this case.
Dangerous run the advantage. Pussy power.
Excuse me, what?
You guys have no respect for the badge. I'm gonna F you up.
Now I hate you more than Carrot Top.
Right, this came out when Carrot Top was still relevant.
Eat it up.
Yeah, it is nice that they give you as many lollipops as they do. I was gonna say, we laughed at the idea that she would get fat off of lollipops. She has quite a few of them, as it turns out. Really?
Opening and closing the door, dude.
Please? Nice camera.
I again and again with the door. It's irritating.
Please. Please.
Time to shop.
I keep ignoring the Nick shake.
Click, click. What should I get?
Screw it.
Found something. I found something. Let's go. Killing zombies gives me.
I don't know what I expected out of that.
Thing to say.
Sensei.
Ah, Juliet. One moment, please. Hey, Rasai! Juliet, it looks like you've really gotten ahead in life.
My teacher, Morikawa Sensei, is the most amazing veteran zombie hunter ever.
Oh.
Ah, correct. I have studied the zomboid sciences for 40 years. Listen, both of you! The school is in dire trouble. My research tells me that something has gone wrong on a cosmic scale.
That's a massive bummer.
That completely sucks.
Let me show you. The universe is composed of 3 dimensions. The land beyond words, the rotten world, and our dimension, Earth. There are dimensional walls between each. Using a combination of black magic and explosives, someone cracked the wall between Earth and rotten world. And the gases
Dynamite broke the universe.
into our world. Your friends and fellow students inhaled these gases, which transformed them into the undead. Well, whoever did this could be trying to open a permanent gate between here and rotten world, which would be catastrophic. Unfortunately, once they have become zombies, there is no return. All we can do is clean up the school, kill the undead, and stop the bomber. That is our mission. The bomber is either in the cafeteria downstairs or the courtyard. You destroy the zombies in the cafeteria. I shall look in the courtyard. I'm counting on you both. Kill the motherfuckers!
Yes, Sensei.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3. It's party time, motherfuckers!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Juliet! Time to party!
I definitely like the downward strike combos.
Dumbest, most explodious birthday cake ever.
Don't make me fire. Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
Whoever's
Really?
this knows my birthday. We must be friends on Facebook.
Right, this was also in Facebook was relevant.
You guys touching and exploding would so put a damper on my birthday.
Juliet, please.
Keep the fire zombies away from that dumb cake.
Okay, thank you for not being 360. That is very kind of you.
Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
Happy birthday.
Do not let the
All right, let's see if we could do this intentionally. I just realized that doesn't actually pause the game!
Oh man, this majorly sucks.
I don't know that that did me any good.
Oh man, this majorly sucks.
Yes, we know.
Keep the fire zombies away from that dumb cake. No. What?
I tried.
Well, that was a crappy party.
Wow,
Yay, good checkpoint placement.
Ever.
Don't play with fire.
Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
Whoever's behind this knows my birthday. We must be friends on Facebook.
As stated, though, this is a very dated reference type
So
game.
put a damper on my birthday.
Keep the fire zombies away from that dumb cake.
I am working on it.
Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
I am working on it.
Happy birthday.
Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite. Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
I am still working on it.
let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
That's right. Focus on me.
Keep the fire zombies away from that dumb cake.
Still working on it. I think I'm starting to see why Juliet decided to cut the head off instead of the arm.
Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
Oh, wait.
Get through the door quickly.
I missed the timer.
What?
I thought I was still defending.
Get through the door quickly. No.
Come on.
Juliet, baby, no.
Because I got stuck again.
I'm drooling.
That was a transition.
Magna genocide, baby!
Hey! I recognize that guy. He went to school with us.
He's the one planning to open the gate between here and Rotten World. I have to stop him.
Oh man, there's nothing more hysterical to me than watching this world burn.
Hi, Kiss.
This world, this government, this society made my life a hell. Well, now everyone is gonna know a life of hell forever.
Why did you do this to my school?
What? You didn't have time to clean out your locker, Juliet?
Hey! Leave her alone! Wait till I get my hands on you, dude!
Malicious lords, I invoke your dark forces in declaring myself God of this realm.
The lightning
As
bolt
the
just
dawn is
hits him and that's the end of it.
ritual commence, and may the dark purveyors appear now! Bingham, Kelly, Swash, Lingori, Yellum, Tobal, Ellie, Moriform, Totum, Cav, Bingham, Kelly, Swash.
Right, this is before people got real serious with the Eldritch chanting.
Sensei!
This world makes me want to puke. You're the one who called us here?
Yeah, that's right. I'm your new master. And I demand you initiate the fawn into the ritual and rot every living thing in the school along the way.
Okay, yeah, probably. Marilyn Manson is probably better.
I did it. All right, guys. Time for you to rot this entire school. And
He is absolutely not going to walk away from this.
How could you do this to Sensei Morikawa? dickhead.
Let the ritual commence!
Let's play!
Piss off!
Oh, hell!
Rock Zombie dead! Welcome to the mosh pit, you zombie hunting sleaze!
Wow, what happened here?
Can I please answer the phone? I have pushed every button on my control.
No one told me we're gonna have to deal with giant letters.
That My Chemical Romance wannabe is destroying San Romero!
Oh, love that song Teenager. Have you heard that?
That's not important now, Nick. We have to kill this guy. What do you think about this for a catchphrase? I'm going to kill you. A lot.
I think you can do better.
I mean, to be fair, MCR just came back another year or two ago. When did MCR reform?
His voice is mega irritating.
If you would please. Thank you. Please. Thank you. I'm actually attempting to use the combos for once. The game just doesn't register them. I missed grabbing that, darn it. Just hitting the geometry there. Nice try. How is hitting someone with a chainsaw interruptible? It's a chainsaw.
Fuck! What a douchebag. Quit destroying shit for no reason.
My head's gonna explode!
Please? Please? Thank you. This game runs on Refuge and Audacity, but imagine if it turned out that the whole game was actually Juliet having a fever dream and everyone was just like normal people.
Juliet, you're kinda hot when you kick ass.
Probably took him 3 hours to spike his mohawk this morning. Needy much?
Your ass is mine! I love the smell of almost dead cheerleader in the morning. Yeah! Woo!
MCR is cooler than this guy. By a fairly wide margin.
What kind of whack job waterboards Chip and Dale? That makes Skylander here like the most uncoolest dude ever.
Shit! Giant letters.
Yeah, you keep running away from me. That'll end well.
My package was that small, I'd never wear pants that tight.
Why do you move backwards when I make the attacks?
Nice leather vest.
Juliet, not him.
Seriously, it's actually
Him
kinda
running
nice.
away makes sense. You know what Juliet needs? A ranged attack.
Nice leather vest. I mean, seriously, it's actually kind of nice. Nice Green Day button collection, asshole.
I'm like constantly being pushed away from this guy.
Wait, is that glitter makeup?
Wow. You think that hurts me? I just jizzed a little.
I was really hoping that would be the end of this fight.
Punks are dead, dude. Get real.
I hit the dodge button. It still feels like I'm being pushed away from this guy.
Destroy the speakers! Kill this fucking guy, Juliet! Juliet, give this dude a new asshole on his forehead. Shit! Speakers!
I am hitting dodge.
Hot topic sales Juliet, reject. Let's fuck up that speaker. This guy's fast. It is not my day. Kill this fucking guy, Juliet!
Oh, that one actually hurt a little, bitch!
See?
Oh, this sucks. Wait, is that glitter makeup?
Could we please lock onto this guy? Thank you.
Oh, this sucks. Juliet, give this dude a new asshole on his forehead.
Last one.
Hot topic sales reject. This guy's fast. Oh, this sucks.
Yes, it does. This guy is actually not fun to fight at all.
Kill this fucking guy, Juliet!
Most of the gameplay's been fun. This guy in the basketball thing sucked. Even the birthday cake wasn't too bad.
He's trying to kill us?
Well, yeah.
Oh, this sucks. It's totally not punk to be so good at gymnastics. Oh, this sucks. Hot topic sales reject. This guy's fast.
I keep hitting dodge. I just like when bosses are just like, nope, I don't feel like being hit.
Nice leather vest. I mean, seriously, it's actually kind of nice. He's trying to kill us?
Ah!
protected you.
I'm gonna have to do the whole fight, aren't I? Thank you, up to. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna save the super for the... No, I'm gonna see if I can get through this guy quickly in the beginning. Like, I wasn't already trying to.
Your ass is mine! I love the smell of almost dead cheerleader in the morning. Yeah! Woo!
Torturing small animals? What kind of whack job waterboards Chip and Dale? That makes Skylander here like the most uncoolest dude ever!
Could we please lock onto him? Thank you.
Watch your mouth, dickweed. Nice leather vest. I mean, seriously, it's actually kind of nice. Juliet, give this dude a new asshole on his forehead.
Yeah, I just do not like the... I get the pushing away mechanic. I really hate it. Because up until now, it's been a pretty snappy controlling game. And with the pushing away mechanic, it feels like even more of a slog fighting this guy.
What dude pierces his belly button? Seriously. You wear all that makeup to hide your indistinct chin. Wait, is that glitter makeup?
I dodged that. I used the chainsaw and I dodged it. Come on.
Nice Green Day button collection. Almost there.
Please? I am hitting the darn button. Stop it. Oh my gosh.
If my package was that small, I'd never work. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You think that hurts me? I just jizzed a little.
My package was that speakers!
I.
Oh, it looks like a rooster thingamabob. Nice Green Day button collection, asshole! Destroy the speakers! Fuck! Speakers!
I am aware I need to attack the speakers. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Wait, is that glitter makeup?
Why do you only have 3 voice lines?
Bring it on!
Julia, let's fuck up that speaker. You wear all that makeup to hide your indistinct chin.
It is not my day.
Clearly.
Oh, that one actually hurt a little, bitch!
Hot Topic sales reject. This guy's fast.
Could you please lock on?
It's totally not Punk to be so good at gymnastics. Oh, this sucks.
Yes, it does.
Wait, is that glitter makeup?
This guy gets so many iframes.
He's trying to kill us? Hot Topic sales reject. This guy's fast. Oh, this sucks. You wear all that makeup to hide your indistinct chin. Oh, this sucks.
Ah! Thank you.
I'm not done screaming yet! Ah! This really hurts, man! Ah!
Jeez, so emo.
That still had the wrapper on it.
Juliet, you did it!
Mr. Morcalo.
You managed to purify one of the dark purveyors.
Yes.
Look at this. Zed was only the weakest of the Dark Purveyors. But the other four are here, rotting the school. By now, they've probably transformed all your fellow students into undead. The school is probably filled with zombies.
Why is there a junkyard right next to the school?
Sensei!
Mr. Morikawa.
Juliet and Nick, I have faith. You can stop them. All humans must die, as I must now too.
Sensei, no!
So he's gonna be a boss, right?
I have this for you, Juliet. Happy birthday, Juliet. You were always my favorite pupil.
Sensei!
I'm gonna laugh if this goes down. No, I suppose the game isn't that mean.
Oh my gosh! Thanks, Sensei! Chainsaw Dash!
Now that's a sweet ride.
Well?
Wow.
Yes!
Honestly, since we're gonna have another stream tomorrow, I'm thinking that this might be it. I say as I hit to move on at least. But
Juliet, I'm not sure I can do this. Just being ahead.
But there's a lot of cool things about being ahead. First of all, I can put you in a bag and sneak you into movies for free!
That hardly makes up for...
Carpal tunnel syndrome? You're immune. And it's totally cool! I'm like the only girl with a decapitated head for a boyfriend.
I don't want to be a fashion accessory, Juliet. This is my life. Is that rain?
Uh-oh.
anyone remember when everyone was terrified of carpal tunnel syndrome? And then we just got better mice and keyboards, and that was the end of that.
Lots of tasty treats for you here, eh, you men?
I'm guessing a giant floating Viking ship is not a good thing.
Another dark purveyor. Oh my gosh. That's my big sister, Cordelia.
Who?
My big sister, Cordelia. She's a zombie hunter, too.
Really?
Wait, who? You haven't even intro. Okay.
Hey! What's up, Juliet?
Maybe don't shout while you're sneaking into a enemy area.
Cordelia! What's up?
See you in a few! Right now, I'm gonna go kick some zombie ass!
I'm gonna have a tiny present-sized parachute, just in case I happen to be up in the air when I see my sister.
I'm happy I don't have a bladder. Otherwise I'd be pissing myself right now.
Ten hot, 10 butt fuck.
I'll say yes. Oh right, she hasn't introduced him to right.
Check out this new trick, Nick. It's called the Chainsaw Dash.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the game has largely been fun. It's the basketball and that last boss that have been the two things that have really sucked about the game so far. Everything else has just been fun or nonsense. Mostly fun nonsense. But yeah, 3 instead of 4 hours tonight because we're streaming Beam exclusive tomorrow. We will not continue the Valkyrie Chronicles React tomorrow. That will continue to be for everyone. However, we will be playing that game tomorrow for the Beam exclusive. Yes, words are hard. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you, Up To. This one has been mostly eye candy for you, I'm sure. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Until then, be safe and have a good one.